Hey, the show is starting. You're one of the lucky two that's watching this. So giddy up, because Fullerton College's premier late-night talk show, Last Call, is going to take you on a wild ride. Let's get tipsy.
Cheers, guys. I'm your host, Josh Sandoval, and welcome to Last Call. We're the show that talks through the night until they cut us off. And I'm lucky to be joined tonight by a fellow Hornet named Tyler to talk about his job and experience at college. Hello, Tyler.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So first off, let's get to the nitty-gritty. You work at Fry's Electronics. What led you to working there?
I moved to Fullerton from Marietta, so when I moved here, I realized I didn't have a job, so that's why I got it.
Is it nearby? Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty close to my apartment complex.
Okay, that's cool.
It's like a 9-minute drive, so I can wake up 20 minutes before work and still get to my shift.
Nice. So, like, for a job, is it what you expected?
Yeah. I'm pretty familiar with dealing with people and everything, so this is pretty familiar to me.
So, does it change your perspective does it change your perspective on how things are done there?
No, not really. I pretty much know like how workplaces like the flow of things. I know how I know what you should look for when you start out when you're new at a job. So yeah, I adapted pretty well.
Yeah. So what do you do there exactly?
I'm in charge of selling TVs. So if anybody needs to buy a TV, I'm their guy. So that's what I have to do.
So yeah, is it just TVs? Is it like you're assigned that specific spot, or do you just can you work in other places in the meantime?
I mean, not really. Like you shouldn't do that just because you wouldn't get commission for selling things in other departments. It doesn't help you at all. But yeah, you can go to other departments, but not really a point.
Yeah, Fry's Electronics seems like a very intellectual store. So are the customers that come in there, are they nice, are they polite, are they kind of rude?
I mean, you kind of get a mix of either or throughout the day. There's some people that aren't having the best day, and then there's some people who just want to talk and look around and not buy anything, but you know, that's it.
So what's the craziest thing that's happened at Fry's?
I would say shoplifters. There's quite a few accounts of shoplifting that you know, go throughout the store. I would say the craziest thing is a story from my friend Zach Sutton. Somebody went and took a security system and ran out the door with it.
A security system?
A security.
Of all things?
All of it. Zach let it go right through the door.
So after working for Fry's Electronics, how does this place look and feel to you comparing to before you worked there?
I went in before I got hired, and it was a pretty fun. It was a pretty fun store. You know, there's astronauts hanging from the ceiling. We have spaceships and stuff, but I mean, it's all now familiar. So
yeah, it's a very surreal assortment of stuff in that environment.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of NASA themed stuff, and then you have Funko Pops in the middle, then DVDs to the left.
Yeah.
Posters of Kermit the Frog at one point. There's
Yeah.
that little Apple section. It's really a weird place. Plus, there's a cafe.
Yes, we have a cafe. So if you find yourself a little hungry while you're browsing televisions in my department, you can go over to the cafe and get a bite.
Now, how long have you worked at Fry's?
I've worked at Fry's for 2 months. Yeah.
Has time passed by immediately, or is it slow to you? Is it a one day at a time kind of thing?
Kind of one day at a time. I mean, it's gone by pretty quickly. I didn't really notice that, you know, I would have been there so not so long, but for 2 months already, because I still feel like I just got hired. I still feel like I'm pretty new.
Yeah. So are the bad days the slowest thing ever?
Actually, I wouldn't consider my bad days a bad day. I would consider my bad days a slow day, but slow days are fine. I mean, you're not really hustling to get anything done on slow days, so yeah, it's okay.
So are there any kids that visit the store? Because I used to go there a lot as a kid.
Yeah, there's kids in the store.
Well, I'm going to hold you off on that note. We'll be right back with one of these messages. We're back now from one of those messages. Tyler, I'm so sorry to have interrupted you during the commercial break. So let's keep talking about like those little kids. Are like they annoying there, or?
There's some kids that you have to I don't like put a little more effort into in the store. You know, you still have to consider them as a customer, so you can't be rude or anything. But yeah, there are kids who cause quite a bit of mischief.
Yeah, because kids are very tactile creatures. You know, they
yeah,
touch
you
everything.
gotta touch it. Gotta touch everything.
Well, I don't want to get you in any trouble. So, how was the application process? Was it as normal as any other job? Describe the interview process.
The application process, man. I went in there and I asked for application, and they gave it to me, and I filled it out. And that's Tyler DeMamiel and your sales and fries.
So you just have to be relentless about it.
Yeah, you just got to keep coming in and letting them know that you're ready to work, and eventually they'll give in.
It's a really nice thing. Would you recommend someone to apply for a job there?
No, because I work there, and that would be interfering with my sales.
Well, but let's just.
So, no, it's a great environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what are they looking for specifically? What is the fries worker, ideally?
Me, but obviously. But you want somebody who knows a lot about their department already. You want somebody that you know, already has some former knowledge, so you don't have to teach a worker, because a lot of money goes into teaching your workers how to do the job. A lot of hours go into that. So it helps if your employee that you're hiring already has former experience.
Oh, cool. Now, for a more fun question, if you could be any position there, what would you be? Like, just ignore the paycheck and just the work you'll be doing.
I think I would stay where I am, because I really like my department. My department is great. I know everything about my department. I don't know more about any other department than I know about mine, so I wouldn't switch.
Yeah. Well, you're not only just.
Huh?
Well, you're not only just a worker. You're also a student here.
Yeah.
Now, how is college?
Yeah, Fullerton.
How is it?
It's great.
Yeah, because it's. I know you're a freshman here, like just like me, stuff like that.
Yeah, freshman. I love being a freshman.
Yeah. Is
Gotta-
it? How is it tough to balance your job and just your school life?
It's actually pretty easy, just because my job is pretty lenient to the school days that I have put aside. But I also have my school days set to where I can work on the weekends and everything. So
That's good.
yeah.
So, what kind of degree are you looking into getting?
I am looking to get a degree in film. I'm trying to be a cameraman on set for television and TV shows just like this, just like you.
Yeah, just like you're watching right now. So, what inspired you to target that degree?
I just really had a love for just cameras in general. Anything that had to do with the camera fascinated me, because I just put it in relation to the human eye, and I thought that I don't know, I just found them super fascinating, and I don't want a job that doesn't have to do with the camera.
Was there anything that you saw like growing up that like inspired you to like be this way?
Just movies, and I was always pretty nerdy. I was always, wanting to, get into technology and stuff, and cameras were the perfect door for that. So.
Yeah. So, besides film and work, like, are there any hobbies that you like to do?
Nope.
Really? Are you sure about that? It sounds like you're repressing something. Are you sure we don't have anything?
No. I think that's it.
Okay, well. My God. Anyway, I just want to say it's really cool that you work at Fry's.
Thank you. I think it's cool too.
Well,
It's
I'd
a
like to
great
thank you for
store.
talking about your work and your life. This was Tyler. Thank you for coming out. This is Last Call.